This is my friend Gene Sparling, and I'm Linda Palmer, and he and I have joined forces to present this exhibit at Mid-America Science Museum, and we're very excited about it. It's all about trees. Gene's work is all wood, beautifully turned, elegant wood. My work is all about the trees. Our joining forces really makes a lot of sense.
It does. It fits right in, and I'm just so delighted to be here in this company with this beautiful venue. It's just a wonderful show.
The exhibit is
the
presented by the Rebsamen Fund and Dorothy Morris. The museum has just been wonderful, and actually the name of this hall, I didn't realize, is Hall of Wonder. So we are in the Hall of Wonder. And hopefully when people see these beautiful trees and the beautiful work of wood, it will truly be a hall of wonder for them.
And Lori Arnold has worked wonderfully hard at putting this all together. We sure appreciate her.
To start with all of the artwork that I had piled up in a room back here, and all of Jean's work, she somehow has made beautifully sense of it.
Hi, I'm Diane LaFollette. I'm the CEO of Mid-America Science Museum, and we are so pleased and proud and honored to have this new exhibit here with Linda Palmer and Gene Sparling. We call it Tree Cycle. It's a marriage of turned wood and pencil by Linda Palmer doing her champion trees, and such a beautiful pairing, but such a beautiful message to learn how to appreciate our forests and our trees, which, by the way, is very unique in our country because Arkansas is so good about taking care of our forests and our natural environment. So we are very pleased, and we really appreciate the opportunity. We thank Dorothy Morris and the Rebsamen Fund to help fund this and sponsor it, and we're just looking forward to a great evening.
How can a guy go wrong in this company?
We love him. We love Gene.
Love.
Well, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Nothing-
My pleasure.
Nothing happens in Hot Springs without Dorothy Morris. We're just glad to be a part of it.
Wow, and wow. They said something about trees, but this is overwhelming. I've seen Linda's work in a lot of spaces. I've seen Gene's work, but nothing like this. Bravo to both of them.
I have been working years for these two as their agents, and I have never gotten a raise.
Well, what she says is completely true. She has been working for years promoting my work and Linda's work, and we so appreciate it. And she's a large part of the reason for our success.
But I do get a little discount on my beautiful wooden bowls.
Yes, she
You do
does.
pay me
She
back.
can have anything she wants, anytime she wants.
Well, here we are at the Mid-America Science Museum at this beautiful exhibit by Linda Palmer and Gene Sparling, and of course, my boyfriend's here with me.
Well, she's my
Richard.
boss,
Yeah,
actually.
right.
At least once a
That's
month,
right.
she's my
That's
boss.
right, yeah. But come out and see the exhibit. It's absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful work by both artists.
These are dear friends of mine that came through the rain for this exhibit. So I'm excited that they're here.
Well, they think they did an amazing job of displaying the art.
They
you know. So Lori Arnold did that.
I'm thrilled to be here. I love all the wonderful new work that Linda has done, the champion trees. What a great show this is. And then with Gene's beautiful bowls and his sculptures, there's so much work here I had no idea, and I've learned all about spalting and sap and wonderful things about all the different woods. So now I'm addicted.
And one of these amazing trees came from our family birthplace over in Prattsville, and my niece had her wedding pictures while standing up in the tree. So it's a wonderful tribute.
What's so fabulous is two absolutely magnificent artists that are homegrown and do this incredible work, and we have the privilege of knowing them. Their work is incredible. I mean, Linda's trees, Gene's wood. I am so glad that I bought Gene's wood when I could afford it.
It's gorgeous. It's wonderful. We're very proud of our mother, Grandma.
and grandmother.
We love her.
So excited about this exhibit. I mean, two of my favorite people in Hot Springs. I mean, Jean Sparling and Linda Palmer, so incredibly talented, and to have them right here at Mid-America, I mean, it's just a wonderful exhibit.
Yeah, we do love them both, and love Jean's woodworking. Just inspires me every time I see it. It's awesome.
Congratulations, Linda and Jean. Fabulous show.
Love your work. Beautiful.
Here we go.
I'm Olivia
Okay.
Palmer.
And Olivia is getting ready to become an art student.
Yes.
At some college or
Yeah,
university.
undecided
We don't know.
yet.
We don't know which. And she just now has made a tree
Yeah.
sculpture.
Starting. Working on it. Still.
And this is her mom, Kathy Palmer.
Hi.
So I'm Tommy. I belong to Shanna,
Yes, yes.
and
I think you've already.
happy to be here.
This is my new baby granddaughter, Ava McKinley Dyer,
Hello, Ava.
and she is the best thing ever.
Cheers, y'all. Here's to the museum and their beautiful building, the exhibit hall, and to Linda and Jean with this exhibit that is it's gorgeous. Look at this work. There's even a tree with a dinosaur in it. There's a beautiful wooden bowl with dinosaur teeth in it. Go check it out. It's the best. And of course, don't tell anybody, but there's this too.
First of all, a heartfelt thank you for coming out in this weather to honor our good friends Jean Sparling and Linda Palmer. So thank you.
What she said. Especially on this night, this rainy, cold night.
Yes, so we do appreciate you making that trip all the way out here to see this beautiful exhibit. This is our fourth art exhibit that we've had since we renovated in 2015. And I don't get too many of these questions anymore, but some people still ask, why is a science museum doing art exhibits? And, it's a good question. What is that about that? But don't you know a gifted scientist, like a doctor or anybody else like that is also a gifted artist? We're finding, though, when I grew up, we thought art and science were two completely different things. You were good at one, but not the other. But we've learned that that is not the case, that they actually inform each other. Skills for one area inform another area. So it's like easy to understand how with artists, they have to learn science. They have to know how pigments interact. They have to know geometry. They have to know spatial relationships, all those things that are actually scientifically based. But then if you flip it around and you see that scientists do use qualities that good artists use. They have to be creative. They have to think outside the box. They have to look at things differently. When I was in 8th grade, my one art class that I took taught me how to see as an artist. So we had a black and white picture that we had to take. My art teacher gave me black and white construction paper. And she said, make that photo just using these two pieces of paper, different kinds of paper. So I had to look at the photo differently. I had to look at the shapes of the dark and the shapes of the light. And I understood back then, even though I couldn't use the skill, I understood that you had to look at things differently when you were an artist. And to employ that skill is very important. Well, scientists actually do the same thing. So there's a real direct correlation between the two, art and science. So that's one reason why we do it. Another good reason is we get to work with wonderful people like these two here and have a beautiful exhibit in our space that we're so proud of. Before we go on, I'm going to let them say a few words, but I do have some people to thank. First of all, Dorothy Morris and the Revsman Fund for providing financial support for this exhibit. So thank you, Dorothy. And I don't know that anybody from the Revsman Fund is down here, but if you are, I apologize for not recognizing you, but thank you as well. This whole exhibit, I really had very little to do with it, thank goodness, because if I did, it wouldn't be this beautiful. But we had such great help from Lori Arnold, who curated the exhibit. She's amazing. She used to work for us full time, and then she came back to help us with this. And this is all her. You can really see her influence and how she set this all up. and I think she did a fabulous job. I also want to thank our staff, our exhibit staff in particular, Dylan Kukel, who's over there in the corner. You can wave, Dylan. Thank you. And his team of Ben Wilkins and Justin Paisley, they lit the area, they set everything up, they did all the back work that you may not notice but was so important to this exhibit. And I just have to say, let me brag for just a second on the staff at Mid-America Science Museum. It is my pleasure and honor to work with such an outstanding group of people. They really make my job easy, but also extremely pleasurable. So if you ever see anybody with a badge, or if you know anybody that works at Mid-America, please tell them thank you and introduce yourself, because they are outstanding people. So I'm so proud to be with them. So thank you for that.
All right, I think Jean is turning this over to me.
Absolutely.
But,
blame me?
But we both, again, want to thank all of you for coming out tonight. It means so much to us to have friends and family here to join us in celebrating Arkansas trees. That's what this is all about. And to go forward with that, if you have noticed, we have also been joined tonight by some very special people from the Arkansas Forestry Commission. And they, Joe, would you come forward, please? Joe Fox, who is head of the Arkansas Forestry. And do we still have Smokey? Okay, Smokey the bear was here, but he got a little warm, so he retired. He was a little furry, so I can understand. Joe and I have worked together for a long time. When I first heard about the Champion Trees of Arkansas, I contacted Joe, and he and his foresters were so wonderful to work with and helped me with this journey. After I did a few of the Champion Tree drawings, I decided to make giclée prints of them. And this has been a few years ago. And when I did, I said, well, I'm going to set aside a percentage of those sales that will go back to the Forestry Commission for the Champion Tree program. So finally, tonight, I am presenting this check to the Forestry Commission for Champion Trees.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know if I can take a picture of that and it'll go in my account or not.
I have a real one for you.
Thank you, Dorothy. You're Linda.
Yes.
Dorothy's over there somewhere.
Yes, right over here. But yes, and you have full credit to do whatever you want to with the Champion Trees. I trust you with that.
Well, we think we'll do signs with them, but
okay.
we are excited, and thank you, Linda.
Okay, great. Thank you. Jean, you're going to have to say a little something.
I can tell you Joe Fox is a mighty good man. All of us here in Arkansas are very fortunate to have him running our forestry.
Thank you. Thank you.
I agree.
It's a wonderful thing. And I have to thank all the museum staff, certainly Diane and Lori Arnold, who's just made this whole show.
Yay, Lori.
This is Lori's show. Everyone else I've been involved with in this, and of course Dorothy Morris has just been the biggest supporter I've had for most of my art career. But I really just want to thank everybody for the most wonderful thing about becoming an artist and deciding to pursue art as a career or vocation or avocation or whatever it's been, is the wonderful community that I've been welcomed into and all the good people I've met. And it really just warms my heart. There's a couple of them there and some there, and there's some more. There's my beautiful daughter and my beautiful grandbaby. Just my wood turning buddies, and all from the wood turning club and my art people and Robert and Mary and Dolores is here somewhere, I know.
Where is, yes,
I
where is?
don't know. Oh, there she is.
Okay, yes, Dolores.
Linda and I both owe Dolores Justice an unever repayable debt for the good service she's done for us with her gallery. And I see Margaret and Clardy over there. She does all the good work around town that I'm too lazy to participate in. But
You're too busy. You're
well,
too busy.
okay, too busy. We'll go with that. Anyway, I'm so grateful for all of the support and love I've gotten through this journey, and thank you all for coming so much, and everybody that made this possible. It just feels really good.
I agree. Thank you.
Yes.
Lovely exhibit, of course, and we're lucky to have these people in this town.
Speechless. I obviously, so prolific. I'm just blown away by both.
Great exhibit, great trees.
Wonderful.
Trees forever. Absolutely beautiful, gorgeous. That's my favorite over there.
How y'all doing?
Ow.
Good to see y'all. Hi, Mom. I'm on TV.
This is my sister, Kathy, and she came here all from Fort Smith tonight for the exhibit. And this is my friend Linda. We are known as the Lindas. And she went on many of the tree hunt trips with me. So she kind of rode shotgun and got us lost all the time. So we had a real adventure.
And I
really
climbed the trees.
And yeah, she's a tree climber too. Not me. I stayed on the ground.
We're probably going to buy signs for our champion trees with the $3,000. We're very proud to have it from Miss Linda. She's been a great partner, but we love trees at the Forestry Division, and we're going to keep on promoting them, and this will help us do it.
I finished the last bottle, guys. I'm sorry, but it's all gone. You're cut off. I had it all, and there's nothing left.
We can't take her anywhere.
You'll have to come back again.
She drinks it all.
That's right, I do. And then the cookies, too. You know, the cookie tray's almost empty. But
Yes.
she got most of those.
Me? I did not.